everyone. Well, here I am, Matt from the Critter and the Butterfly, and we are at our next stop. This is the Prairie Oasis Campground and Cabins in Henderson, Nebraska. We're all set up and comfy, been walking around. Beautiful day today. You notice I don't have the green on. It's nice and warm and comfortable, which is new for us on this trip. We've had some nice days. You know, you've seen the other videos, don't get me wrong. But it's been cold in some of our stops. All right, let's take you around, show you the campground a little bit, see what's going on. Let's see, push that button, and it'll do that. Okay. Now, Reenie's inside. She was over reading. It was so nice outside. So we're just going to let her relax, and we'll walk over this way a bit. I'll wander this direction, and then we'll show you our site, which is right like that. We get to stay hooked up again, which is cool, because all I've got to do is pull the rear jacks, and we're out of here. Oh, and hook up the umbilical. So that's how we're hooked up. Let's see. Hey, it's an A-liner. See, one of those little guys. This is the second time we've seen one on this trip. I hope the wind is not killing me. It probably is. I don't have an extra mic or anything for this, so I guess you have to kind of listen carefully. I don't know. I'll walk around, I'll turn around and then be able to probably get a better audio. So we'll wander on over here first and take a look at the office and store. Now, for those of you who've been following us or have been camping in general, you'll recognize the shape of this building, as we've seen in a couple different campgrounds we've been to. Head up here. A lot of walking videos. See all kinds of things out here on the lawn to kick back in. A little wishing well going on. There's a lake over there too, which we'll get a little closer to. Anyway, we'll turn around here real quick. This is the main building. This is where check-in and the store is. And that's the spot. The restrooms are in the back. There's no laundry service here though, but they do have restrooms, and Reenie advises me that they're very nice. It has kind of a distinctive shape, doesn't it? Now, I don't know if this was a KOA before, but we've come across a few of those. And they've got some cabins, like these guys here. And they've got some super long pull-throughs over there for the mega rigs, which of course we're not one. Have a few over there. That's the owner's house. The owners are the managers, so when you're talking to the people on the phone or talking to the guy cruising around doing maintenance, you're talking to the owners of the facility. So it's cool, and they definitely take their campground seriously. So the restrooms and stuff look really nice. Now again, we're working, well, there's some more pull-throughs down this end of town. See, we're over there. Walk over here by the pond or lake, whatever it is to be actually called. But they have boats you can put on it and that sort of thing. When the water's up, they haven't been getting a whole lot of rain that they can get in the lake, so it is low. But they have one. Now, as you can hear, we're pretty close to the freeway. But you saw the last park, one of the last parks we were in, I could walk right over to it, so it was fairly close. But it didn't bother me. Once it was time to lay, even in the trail manner, I didn't really hear it. But this one's further away. I'll walk down here by the little lake here so you can see the lake. Like I said, if they got the requisite amount of rain that they say they usually get, it'd be up to that tide line right there. We were hanging out in this swing for, whoops, Just walked over a mound. That's not a good idea. I should watch where I'm going instead of watching the monitor. Anyway, there's a swing. We're hanging around in that for a little bit today. There's a boat dock over there. Unfortunately, the lake is low, so the boat dock doesn't reach. And one thing we've had, it's been hit or miss, but one thing we've had at our campground in Tornado Alley is a tornado shelter. And this is where theirs is. It's right there. So all we've got to do, there's not going to be one, but if there was one, we're over there. So scamper across the parking lot, into the door, close the door, and wait for the problem to subside. Let's walk back around this way. Let's see. There are more. Another swing. There's also a swing behind our campsite. A lot more pull-through sites here. Well, maybe not a lot, but they've got a few. And they're full hookup. Very nice, very level. So that was really cool. So this is it, the Prairie Oasis Campground and Cabins. Oh, there's a little bench over there. I don't know if I showed that or not, but there it is, a little bench. And like I said, your stores in there, they've got different things you might need that you didn't bring enough of with you. And they're working on expanding it for the season. So they will have more things in there that you need if you might have forgotten them. So this is it, pretty much. There's that A-liner. Those are pretty cool, but just not enough headroom and floor space for us. Of course, we bought the Trailmanor. Let's see, there's a boat sitting over there. A trailer with some of the boats on it. Here's the swing. Reedy was in this swing for a little while, reading her book. Have 10 camping sites in the middle with fire rings. And trees that are starting to bloom, to grow leaves and that sort of tree thing. But like I said, we're going to be home before that happens. Let's see what else. There's our camp again. I think that pretty much covers it. We have our picnic table and our fire ring. Of course, we have our propane fire pit, but we won't be bringing that out because we won't be here a real long time, and it's packed in the truck. I was hoping to have a really cool sunset like I've been trying to do on the other videos, but as you can tell, there are some high clouds moving in, so we're not going to have a whole lot of a sunset tonight. I'll have to take a picture of it if it turns into something really cool, but there it is. Ta-da! All right, back we go. And I'll sign off and post this thing so people can see it. If there's anybody out watching this, you can comment. I should be able to see your comments, and then I can answer them. Of course, then again, maybe I can't see your comments, which is why people don't comment on these. But I can see there's one person watching, and thank you very much for checking this thing out. Switch this camera back so it makes some sense. Come on. Come on, little camera. It likes this picture so much, it doesn't want to switch. Oh, there it is. There's an eyeball. How about that? Not what you had in mind. Not what I had in mind either. So there you have it. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Things are going swimmingly for you, I hope. Our next stop is going to be in Colorado. We'll start heading south and west here pretty quick. And it'll probably start getting cold again. But it's nice having a warm place we can kick back outside and hang out for a while instead of having to worry about getting wet or soaked. Turn this way, get it out of the wind maybe. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along with our adventures. And we will be talking to you next, unless something really spectacular happens, from Colorado tomorrow night. Take care, everyone. Where's the button? There's the button, and there's one more. All right. Hello.